Let's talk about it. It is July 31st. July 31st. Start of another work week. Let's talk about this topic right here. My darling wife, say hello. I know she watches these things. She had asked me to prepare. See, we getting married. We're having our wedding ceremony. We're having our wedding ceremony next summer. And she had asked me to prepare some things, and I didn't get those things prepared. Financially, if she would have said, hey, I need blah, blah, blah covered. Hey, there's the card. Just let me know how much you spend. Well, you don't even have to let me know. You've already told me. So there it is. And we had a counselor that helped us weather through this issue. And as we were going through the counseling session, I said, what am I doing all day? I'm working. And she said, I work too. Women, don't fall for that. Don't fall for the I work too. Don't fall for the I work too. Because what you have done was you have just lessened what that man is doing or attempting to do. Now, there's some clauses to put in place. Now, if he's sitting there playing PlayStation, hanging out with the boys, going to Magic City, and not getting stuff done, okay, you have, by all means, because you can pull out all of his leisure time. But if that man, if all you see him doing from sun up to sundown is working, she had the privilege of actually seeing me do this, sweating, toiling. And at the end of the day, she was like, you look, for the lack of better words, you look defeated and whooped. To the point where she said, what's wrong? Heard it before. That man, when he says I'm working, what that translates to, see, we as men don't know how to sit there and tell our babe. We don't know how to sit there and be like, I am tired. I don't know if it's like we just don't want to, we don't want to show that amount of weakness. I'm tired, so it comes off in the form of I'm working. I'm working. When that man starts to say he's working, what's wrong? I'm working. That man, what that translates to is that man is at the point, because I've been here before, of breaking down. Whether it's a small mental breakdown, whether it's a small disconnect, whether it's just him just staring off into the distance, that's the point where that man is tired. Okay, who asked him to be tired? He, who asked you to do all that work? Who asked you to do, if that man is a man that likes to take care of his wife, that likes to provide security, that's who life asked him to do that. And he's not even complaining. He's not even complaining about the job. He's not saying this is stressing me. He just, for the lack of better terms, I'm working. That can mean so many things. But when the woman says I'm working too, she's putting her work equal with what that man is doing. Equal. And ladies, I would like you to sit back and observe your man. And before you equalize his work, got to look at what he's doing. It's not taken away from the work that you do. But men, you can work us. Not only do I have to work mentally, I gotta keep all these customers happy. I gotta answer these calls. I gotta be out in the field, contorting my body into all these various positions, working with my hands, doing the math. She saw me do the whole thing, sweating, grunting. Well, why don't you hire somebody to do that? Now we gotta work to train them. Now we gotta work to be on top of them. So think about this before you utter the phrase, because the man isn't saying I'm working to say some type of, be honorary. He's saying I'm tired. I am tired. Why didn't you get this done? Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. And this is the point where It's not equated to nagging, but that's when it's equated to, okay, you got to actually sit back and observe what that man is doing. Now, if he's coming home, if he ain't put in the work, he getting drunk, he's coming in sloppily, blah, 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 by all means, get on his freaking nerves. But for some reason, if it seems like the most minute thing, sit back and look at what he's doing. Because sometimes as men, we don't know how to say, help me. Especially if we're the ones that's always helping or providing. And it's not a prideful thing. It's just innate within our nature. We don't understand how to say, I need some help. I need some, because we're the ones that's always providing the help. We're the men that people come to when they need to get stuff done. And we're going to talk about, women know how to verbalize they're tired. They just verbalize when they say they tired. That means they emotionally, you see how that happens? If you're in a relationship and she's like, I'm just tired, and hey, that's the red flag right there. Sit back and figure out if you are getting on her nerves, if you ain't doing what you're supposed to do. Remember, men and women, we have different ways of trying to express what's going on inside of us. Men, we say, I'm working. That means we are tired. We are tired. We need to sit back and just zone out. Yeah, I wish I could play some video games and sit down and play my piano all day. I'm too tired to do that. Sometimes when I come home now, I just sit down. Sit down and I have this look on my face like, shit. And also think about this. I'm not a young man anymore. One guy, he said he thought I was 31. I told him I'm 45, moving to 46. He said, oh my God. But the way I was moving quickly, keep in mind, we can still move. We can still shake and bake with the best of them, but it hurts. I can't tell you it's like a woman can't explain to a man the pains of childbirth. I can't explain to the pains of a woman to what this feels like. It's like my whole body wreaks havoc, like complains. So, don't fall into the I work too trap. Don't equalize yourself with that. When that man says, and he's not even saying it beating his chest, I work, he's saying it feeling different. I said it, but I'm working. I said it just like that. I'm working. I said it from a place of defeat. Don't fall for the I work too trap. Sit back and analyze that man's situation. Hey, let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, subscribe. Hit the bell notification for more topics like that. But don't fall for that I'm working too trap. When that man doesn't say it beating his chest, or look what I've done. If he says it sound a little bit defeated, sit down and take a deep breath with him. And that's when you say, where can I help you at? How can I help you? Peace.